Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Christian Javier. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, number 91. And he deals. Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking. Foul ball.
Totally hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Center field. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Paul Goldschmidt.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Brendan Donovan, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Demetrius Lewis. Next up for the Cardinals. 3 for 10 in the series so far. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Javier, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-0. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1-1.
That one ripped.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. In there for strike one. And the righty deals. That one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. pitch. On the ground, Pena. Over to first. And that is the inning. Goldie goes yard for the Cards. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Miles Michaelis. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Bottom of the first. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Astros, the right fielder.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind and the pitch. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 1-0. The wind to kick the pitch. Found back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Donovan on to first, and Tucker is retired. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Jeremy Pena stands in now and watches strike one. The Cardinals up by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. Here comes a pitch. To the right side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yordan.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Over to Goldie. And they get the out on Alvarez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Astros nothing. New inning getting started. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Wilson Contreras.
The wind of the pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. McCormick ranging back on it. Out of here. A gigantic blast. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn, having a huge impact in the series with 4 homers and 5 hits total.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw in there safely.
Everything came together for him. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Keeps it. Can't get him at first, and the run comes in from third. Now up for St. Louis, Miles Michaelis.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Javier picks over Crow Armstrong, back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Late on that fastball. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And a base hit, throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Next for the Cardinals, the center fielder.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man. Right through there for a strike. First and second here, no outs.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That smash towards center. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Save!
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. Singled and scored his first time. The 1-1.
Big right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play, get 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your...
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to travel a hair more.
The 0-2. Base hit and a run in to score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Christian Javier is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The new pitcher in the game, Brandon Belak.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So first and second with one gone. Demetrius Lewis next up for the Cardinals. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Michaelis over at second. Donovan at first. One gone. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 50 on the year, and they tack on 3. It's 8-0. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this game. That's
Ball
off the mark, and that's ball 1. The pitch. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's now 3 hits. In a row for the offense. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Nolan Arenado. On the ground, 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. The 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that one in the air, center field. Coming on. Hauls it in for the out. One up, one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Alex Bregman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Bounced up the middle, and he can't come up with it.
That is good. The center fielder,
Chas McCormick getting ready to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. Left field, and just foul.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
first baseman.
Man at first, Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. 4th in the American League in batting average this year. Up the middle. Throws to first. That takes care of Abreu. Inning over. So the Astros lead 1, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker on the move. And it's caught for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. That one is gone. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One down. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Base hit, center field.
The pitcher, number 39.
Man at first with 1 gone. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Miles Michaelis. Ball 1 there. Crow Armstrong, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
J.P. France takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And now the center fielder. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yo one. Bounce to the right. On the run, throw to first, and he's out. Two outs, base is empty. And now, Brendan Donovan. Now a screamer into the outfield. McCormick makes the grab on the run. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Back after this on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Vic Caratini at the plate.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
And a pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Righty delivers. That one catches the zone. And the count even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
J.P. France up next for the Astros. Michaelis, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-0.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
The pitch. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Ground ball up the middle. Donovan. Jump throw. Awesome play there.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Two outs. Rips that one to right. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. Astros are down quietly. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Demetrius Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And it's even up.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one is hammered right field. Tucker going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. Arenado in his 12th season, 32 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they still lead it 11-0. Back here in Houston, now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Missed inside with the curve.
It's a good take.
Next offering misses down and away. Two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Lewis flashes the leather on the running catch.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. It's a ball. And they've got their first run. It's 11-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. And that's in there for strike one.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
The Cards up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Good job to fight that one off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. And now it's Alex Bregman. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Bregman.
And a foul ball. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In for a strike. 0-2 now. Two outs. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. On to the top of the 5th we go. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras. And foul ball.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 12-1.
Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Win in the box again. Takes a strike. The Redbirds up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 13-1. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Crow Armstrong in the box now. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. Check swing. He went. That's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. On the run, sends it over to first. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Miles Michaelis next up for the Cardinals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, they had the chance to turn in 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder. That one not close. And that's ball 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Now back, second base.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Lance McCullers Jr.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Lewis stands in now, looks at that one inside. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And he chases that one. And there's 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Cardinals. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Chas McCormick. Michaelis back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-1. And downstairs.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is down low.
2-1.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So man aboard, Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a pitch.
Ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And now 2 balls and a strike. And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Recovers in time to get the force. And now they have a base runner at second.
Number 17.
So digging in, Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And he deals. Popped up. Drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Lance.
There comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Yainer Diaz.
Number 21.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kendall Graveman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hammer, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Mason Wynn. 3 for 3, 2 homers and a triple. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Action in the pen down there. Rafael Montero, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. 2 in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. In plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Pete Crow Armstrong next up for the Cardinals. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. 1 run across, the throw in. He's in there. And the lead continues to grow. Go ahead, Sing, you say it helps his cause.
Helps his cause. Get that guy a jacket. He might be standing out there for a little while.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Michaelis off of first with 2 away. That's a base hit. Relay to second. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Kyle Tucker. The right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a pop-up. Win under this one. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Next offering is downstairs. Called strike right there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering down in the dirt. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count. And first offering is fouled off.
The pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Graveman back to work. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Demetrius Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Graveman, a righty that throws with power. 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Here comes a pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And he grabs it in foul ground. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. St. Louis goes down in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The wind of the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
That one's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Fly ball to right. Lewis settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
McCormick in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Two outs. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And the right-hander back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Righty delivers. To third. Bregman handles. To first. And they get Arenado for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. One out, base is empty. On the ground to third, and he grabs it foul. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Caratini collects, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Two outs. Smash to the left side. And that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. Cardinals lead it 17-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
On the inside corner for a strike. Michaelis still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
On the ground. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Caratini stands in now and watches strike one. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. The wind to kick the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Pinch hitter coming on. Corey Julks looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And the batter now, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Rafael Montero.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, number 15. The pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 0-1 now. Hit in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. And there's one away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man. Line drive. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Donovan stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Into left center for a line drive base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Demetrius Lewis. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one hammered. McCormick going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. One. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Andrew Bellotti.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch. Pena leading things off and takes a strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one out to right. Lewis pulls it down. 1 away. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the Astros are down to their final out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Bellotti is just one strike away. Now, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep.